caught me red-handed. Sundance McDermott here with Culinary Heaven. Today we're going to make one of my special recipes, Norwegian glazed beef. My two 16-year-old sons love it, and I can't wait to show my recipe to you. Well, the primary ingredient in a glaze is the sauce. So first, I'm going to teach you how to make the sauce. So the glaze mainly consists of some horseradish, some vanilla extract, some freshly ground pepper, barbecue sauce, sour cream, and black raspberry jelly. So to make the glaze, we're going to follow one of the basic rules of cooking, which is the rule of thirds, which states that the third ingredient should go on the bottom to create the texture. So first we're going to start with some sour cream. It's okay if it's a little wet. Mine's a little wet, but it doesn't really matter. Then some horseradish. This is the second thickest. Now you don't want to put too much horseradish, not too much. Just a little bit to give it the taste. And last off, we're just going to put some vanilla extract in there. Now you don't want to put too much vanilla extract in there because it could really ruin the taste. It could be a little too sweet. So yeah, just a little vanilla extract. And you're going to stir it up. And that's the basic start to the glaze. Sundance here, back with Culinary Heaven. As you can see, our glaze is halfway done right now. But if you notice, it's not quite wet enough. I already added a little water to it, but we're going to want to add a little more just so it covers the meat better and there's more substance to it. The next ingredient we're going to add is barbecue sauce. Now, I know most of you are thinking barbecue sauce is not going to go well with horseradish. It actually goes very well with horseradish. It complements that sweet, bitter taste of horseradish, and it's really going to give the meat a lot of flavor. Just let it sink in there. Next, we're going to add some freshly ground pepper. This just goes great on. This is a necessity. Some of the other stuff isn't quite necessary. This is an absolute necessity. And the secret ingredient. This gives the glaze the most taste, and it gives it a Norwegian feel. Blackberry jelly. I'm going to get a new spoon here, and just put a little bit of that jelly right in there. And we're going to mix it up. And you can see it's kind of turning red. It makes the meat have a great color, and it's very presentable for a party or anything. So you don't need to put all the jelly in there, just to give it a little taste. So now the glaze is basically done, and we're going to start with the main course, the meat. Now for the main entity in the Norwegian meat. We're going to get some prime rib out of the fridge here. You can buy this at any market. It's just great value. I got mine at Cane's, but you can get it anywhere you want. Just slice right in here. Right there. And we're just going to get some of this beef out. One second. Try not to cut your fingers here because you can cut your fingers when doing this. My sons have a big appetite, so we're going to use the whole thing. Put it on the plate. It's highly flammable, so we don't want to burn the microwave. Now we're going to throw it in the microwave, and you're going to defrost it for a minute. We'll be back with Culinary Heaven in a couple minutes. Sundance back here with Culinary Heaven. The prime rib is out of the microwave. You only defrost it for 1 minute, so you can still see some ice on it, but that's okay because we're going to put it right back in the microwave in a couple seconds. We're just going to want to get some of the middle stuff to get ready so it can defrost better. Start cutting at it. Just get real in there. You want to cut it into multiple pieces so that the heat sinks into the beef. Alright, that should do it. Now we're going to throw it back in the microwave for another 35 seconds. Sundance here. Meat's been defrosted for 35 seconds, and it is ready for preparation. Now, as you'll notice in the beef, there's still some paper from the wrapping in it. This is fine. You're going to want to leave the paper in it. It gives it some great texture to go along with the sauce. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, we're going to add the sauce on here. Just dump it on. Just want to cover the whole entire steak. My kids love this. Just keep adding it. Just add it. Now, you think we're done, right? Pretty much. We're pretty much done. We're going to add some whipped cream to this. It gives it a sweet taste, and it goes perfect with the vanilla extract. Just put that on here. No, this is not a dessert. This is a dinner menu. And now we're basically done. So here you have it, Norwegian prime glazed beef. Without further ado, we have my famous dessert. It's a little bit alcoholic, but it's great for everyone. It's called Bolo whipped cream. So just get a random bowl here. I got this bowl at Home Depot. It's a great price. And you're going to fill it with whipped cream. Just dump the whipped cream on in there. Here's the main ingredient. We're going to add some fine Japanese sake to this. I prefer Wandering Poet, but if you don't have it, it's fine. They taste pretty similar. And you're just going to add it in here. Just really let it go in there. Put the sake back in if you want it immediately chilled, because warm sake is a no-no. Get your spoon, and just mix it in here. Put it next to your main course. Voila! You have a complete Norwegian dinner